we have a podcast.
Diving deep into all things Texans, both on and off the field. Here's Sean Pendergast and Pro Football Hall of Famer, the General, John McClain. Welcome to Houtopia.
All right, John, general news and notes, and then we'll do a mailbag. What do you have for the people today?
I have a column that I'm going to do on this on Wednesday, and I looked up some stuff. Joe Flacco was a rookie in 2008, first-round pick, and when he was drafted, Stroud was 7. Column's going to be about the new and the old. And when he played his last season in Baltimore, Stroud was in high school. He was in last. And then when Stroud had his last season where he threw for more touchdown passes than he has in 5 games, CJ was a freshman playing behind Justin Fields at Ohio State. And also, CJ Stroud is the third quarterback, not third rookie, but the third quarterback to lead the NFL in average passing yards a game and touchdown to interception ratio. Now, I don't know if you've heard of these other 2 guys. Their names Montana and Brady.
Montana in 1989 and Brady in the year they went undefeated in the regular season and lost to the Giants.
Yep. Now, one of the players who's going to have to play great against Amari Cooper is Derek Stingley Jr. Derek Stingley Jr. has been mostly fantastic since he came back from that stint on injured reserve with a hamstring injury. But in that game against the Browns, his receiver was targeted 4 times. Mm-hmm. They had 3 catches, 43 yards, 1 touchdown. He had an interception, and the rating against him was 109.4. So Derek Stingley, like all the DBs, has got to play better against Joe Flacco Saturday afternoon.
That's saying something, because I was watching a video before you and I started recording, John, an NFL.com preview of the game that is very stat heavy. And Stingley's got one of the best passer rating against of cornerbacks for the season anywhere in the league. He's given up a passer rating this year of like 54.5, like some ridiculously low number. Stingley's been excellent since he came back midway through the season. And yeah, that was, and you said 3 catches in that for 43 yards against him.
3 catches, 43 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, and a rating of 109.4.
Yeah, at least 2 of those were Cooper, because the touchdown was Cooper. And Cooper also caught that 4th down. Remember when the Texans still had kind of like a glimmer of hope towards the end of the game? Like they managed to cobble their way back into the game, and they were onside kicking and things like that. There was a point with about 4 minutes to go in regulation where the Browns had a 4th down, and they went for it because they had no kicker. They could have kicked a field goal that would have made it a 17-point game, but they had no kicker because Dustin Hopkins pulled his hamstring. So they went for it on 4th and 8, and Cooper beat Stingley for a first down. So at least 2 of those 3 were Amari Cooper going against Derek Stingley. I hope this whole defense, John, has a bug up their ass about what happened in that Week 16 game. They got embarrassed. I hope that this is where I hope like DeMeco Ryans knows exactly how to embarrass adults. You know what I mean? Like exactly how to make them feel appropriately terrible about Week 16, but in a motivational way for them to come out good in Week 19. You know what I mean?
Well, their run defense was great. Couldn't have been better, but they stunk it up against the Colts, of course. I got one more from Pro Football Focus.
Okay.
Now, going over the last 4 games, now edge rushers, and Jonathan Grenard should not be included in here because he didn't play enough. But Myles Garrett has the best grade from Pro Football Focus, 93.1. And there's a tie for second with 90.7, and one of them is Jonathan Grenard. But the other one, Derek Barnett. Derek Barnett in the last 4 games has a rating of 90.7, tied for second among edge rushers behind Myles Garrett. That shows you the kind of bang for the bucks they're getting from Derek Barnett, who's earning him some money.
Yeah, John, it's scary to think about this defense. If they hadn't made the pickup of Barnett, T.R. Tart, who we know is going to probably get some snaps again this week, And Kareem Jackson got a few more snaps in the last game. You know, with that lack of depth they have at safety, Kareem Jackson's going to wind up probably playing some important snaps for this team somewhere along the way here through this playoff run, but especially Barnett. I mean, Barnett's looked like a guy they signed in free agency to a decent contract in the offseason. They got him off the waiver wire in like week 10 or something like that.
He looks like he was a first-round pick of the Philadelphia Eagles because he's played so much better here than he played there, and they could use him right now because their defensive line has been terrible in this terrible closing stretch that the Eagles have had in crunch time. What's scary about this Cleveland game, if Grenard's out again, if Will Anderson's almost helpless like he was against the Colts because of his ankle injury, Jerry Hughes left. If he can't come back, Dylan Horton's been on IR forever. So that's 4 ends. Then other than Derek Barnett, who's going to play in? They're going to have to get a big push from those tackles.
Majai Sanders, I guess, would be the other body that's out there.
I'd think about putting one of those tackles out there.
Yeah, maybe. All right, let's
that's
John,
all the news and notes.
Good news and notes, John. No, that was good stuff. I love anytime you come with CJ Stroud compared to generational Hall of Famers. You know, like he and two other basically statues and
one of them's not in the Hall of Fame. Only one of them's in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
thank
you, John.
Brady's
appreciate the well actually on that. Yeah, Brady's still got to go through the process, right? He's still got to go through the ringer of you and 49 of your friends.
Where the presenter Ron Borges doesn't even need to stay up. They'll say Tom Brady, and we'll say shut up. Next candidate.
Are there any other time? Are there any other eligible ones, John, or not soon to be eligible ones, like retired? We know that they're coming up that are like that it's just like,
well, I hope Brady. Watt. I hope they don't want me to recite everything on Watt. I will.
Yeah.
But he should be a lock, he and Brady.
Yeah, he and Brady. And I guess that's it as far as like retired guys floating around.
Brady's going to make it.
Yeah. Assume you're right. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to all those Boston people up at JJ's induction. I wish JJ had just come back for a game this year just to push it back one more year.
Maybe get all those Wisconsin people to come as well as
I'll hang out with them. I like them. Drink that spotted cow or whatever it is JJ likes to drink. Spotted cow. All right, you ready? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. If you want to see more of our videos, be sure to check out our playlist and let us know what you think in the comments below.
Also, don't forget to follow us on social media to stay up to date on our latest updates. Links are in the description. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.